So this is the level of humanness from New York. All right, so today's snow day, right? Year 2020. So I can speak to an open-minded, let's say, game park ranger. Like game, I'm talking like big game, like rhinoceros, elephants, safari level, like Serengeti is South Africa, Kruger, right? I don't know, but anyway, I need a map on that one. But so, say that level, the explaining of the concern I have, right, with some of the lack of services offered, let's say, at, like, if I was in New York and speaking of it as a wild game farm, say it looked exactly like the bush. There was no buildings, and then there were buildings, and then there were no buildings again. But you have some form of level of a, like, government, don't you? I guess it depends where you go. But the thing is that in New York, you don't even know, like, you don't even have travelers, like a schedule, like, yeah, one would think UN Building B, that's where all the criminals go to hide from the patrol officers and the game rangers, right? So they stay, really, they fly in, they fly out. Nobody ever knows what's going on that, right? Okay, so now let's see. So there's some pharmaceutical companies, there's some telecommunication companies, there's some banking issues, there's some new healthcare. So let me get this straight. So you all decided at human level, let's get out of park ranger territory. So at human level, you decided that you were going to defy the laws of gravity and fly any human anywhere at any time without papers, or they could just buy a ticket and we trust them and invite them into your neighborhoods, and some of you even sell them homes, right? And you don't question them, you don't follow them, you don't seem to mind them arriving or leaving, or they just blend right into the, what is going on? It's like a deciduous forest of standing trees, but no heartbeat. It's like, what on earth? Right, okay, so that's what's going on here. But who told you all it was a good idea? Because I'm pretty sure, like, it's not to move people randomly with no overlord authority whatsoever, nobody watching, right? No system in place, no police or patrolmen, right? Okay, so now there's that. Then we've got, like, who is doing all of this, like, like the metallurgy and clergy were supposed to be like Scotland Yard and Germany, Austria, and Italy North, but then you've got some Italian Vatican issues I just noticed today. It is going to be hard for you all to get yourself organized when I can't make observation of anything except your disappearance, and I know where to look. I just can't really seem, popping in and out of things for the moment, I can't really recall. But again, that has to do with advanced genomics. And so now the pay dirt kids, right? That's the pals, right? We're not really pals, but we put pals, right? So it's the pay dirt, accounting, what, lineage, line, like method? That would be Pam, right? So which way do we go with who's funding what, who's holding what? Because currently, I think you're doing too much blood banking without the kiddos knowing that that's what public health care is doing without their permission. And advanced aerospace really has no comment on that one. And I'm in the middle, like, can I just go home? Like, why are you leaving me in New York? Like, I didn't say they could drive. I didn't say it was a good idea to fly people in and out without permission and asking people. Like, you all are crazy. You'll do anything for $1. Dollar in a dream. It's like, whoa, that's where the Scythian queen, like that's scantily clad, right? Something along those lines. Clad meaning indicative of a male authority figure over trying to help the poor woman who's found, right? She needs help, so, right, we're just going to investigate this one, and, right, that's a quiet matter. It's usually a way we, right. That's why I put that up. I'm like, there's the Popo, right? But then there's the Popo Vous. And it's like, is it you? Is it all of you? I don't know, right? And I can't remember what the address was of whatever that internet thing was, nor what my login would be, nor why it would be so accessible on a public gateway. Yeah, again, there's no representatives or even like where do you, so now, right, I don't really understand where, when I called, they were like, well, doesn't your future you? I'm like, no, my future me is still questioning, trying to help the younger her get somewhere, so this way they help me faster. But it clearly is like the global leadership's got, and half of them are like working on other stuff, going, no, you didn't do anything. It's clear as fucking day that I'm sitting here underneath all your Popo Vu money of, wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what. You gave them cars, but no jobs, lots of debt. No future whatsoever. Some TVs, some cars, some really great drugs, so I hear. But again, I'm not really, the fashion's not so great anymore. Again, whatever, I don't really, but I never wanted to stay to find this part out. Like, I got better things to do somewhere. Like, what else to say and do just to get the hell out of crazy land? Right, I did not want to be this, ever.